Hey everyone, this is Austin from A Man and His Gear. Today we are going to be talking about the Ridge wallet. The Ridge wallet is a minimalist RFID wallet that I've been using now for about 12 months as my daily driver. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you everything that I have learned about it that I like and I don't like about it so that you can see if this expensive $100 wallet is right for you. So the Ridge wallet is meant as a minimalist wallet where you basically cut down on all the junk that you would normally have in a bifold and put it into something small and easy to carry and easy to sort through. So basically what happens when you have a bifold is you like to put things like receipts. You have things like $0 balance gift cards in there that you forget about and years later realize you've been carrying around on a daily basis. So what this does is makes it so that you always have to keep account of your cards and you have an easy place to keep cash, but you have nothing more than just that so that you don't have all the added bulk in your pockets. So I came from front pocket wallets as well as bifolds, and I can say that this wallet really has changed how I view wallets and how I keep things in my pocket. So the Ridge wallet is actually extremely simple. All it is a front plate, a back plate, and then a strap or a money clip. So basically the two plates are put together by having a strap in between. You can see right here, basically it stretches right there, and that's what keeps your card together. And your cards are inside of there. All you do is you push right there, and that pushes your cards out, and you're able to sort through the cards that you have the most. So the easiest cards obviously are the ones that are on the outside. So you can easily get those out without pulling out the rest of the cards. So right there, now I can get the back one. However, it is a little bit more difficult to get the ones in the middle. So basically you can also take each of the cards out, you can sort through them and then easily get them right back into the wallet like that. So that said, I have the matte white version right here. However, there are tons of different colors, including carbon fiber and just a lot of different versions that you can see on their website. I will have a link down in the description for you to be able to check out all the different versions. However, I have the matte white and I really do like the color. So let's talk really quick about durability. I have had this for about a year and I keep it in the same pocket as my Keyport Pivot 2.0 as well as other key organizers that I have had during the process of owning this. I will have a review up top for that Keyport Pivot 2.0 for you. However, basically it is coming in contact with metal constantly and it is held up really well. I will show up on the screen here just kind of all the different damage that it does have. Obviously it has wear and tear, but it does hold up extremely well. I have no worry whatsoever about this holding up over 5-10 years even. And that being said, this does have a lifetime warranty. So if you do have issues with the strap, you have issues with things, you can actually reach out to Ridge and they will warranty it out. Of course, there are things that aren't covered, so make sure to check out their warranty policy before making that purchase. So with that said, that is the basic idea of the Ridge wallet. It is a minimalist wallet. It's easy to use and simple to use. It does take about a week or two to get used to it, to be able to kind of get used to pulling cards out, as well as laying your cards out in the best way possible, because it is a little bit more difficult to get to the cards that are in the middle rather than the outside. So you're going to kind of learn at what cards you use the most and making sure that those are easily accessible on the outside, so you don't have to pull all the cards out, sift through them, and put them back in every time you use your card. Because most people do have generally 1 to 2 cards that they use on a daily basis, and the rest are generally like driver's licenses and that kind of stuff, which those things do a better job of kind of sitting in the middle of the stack of your cards. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into what I like about this wallet, and then after that, I'm going to get into what I also don't like about this wallet so that you can see for yourself if it works for you in your life. So number one thing that I like best about this is that you can have easy access to the most used cards that you have. So of course this is easy to get in and out of your pocket, and once you do that, you can easily get the front and the back cards super easily. All you do is you basically just push up right here, and that pushes all of the cards out, and you can easily get that front card, or you can get that back card super easily and super quickly. I would say considerably easier than you would ever have from like a bifold or another front pocket wallet. So the next thing I really like about this wallet is its styling. It's very similar actually to an unboxing of an iPhone. They really are going for the upmarket feel, and it continues to feel upmarket even after I have used it for a year. Every time I touch it, it feels really high quality, and it's hefty without being hefty. It just feels very, very solid. And it also just looks really cool. Having the matte white, I really do like. It really is just in stark contrast to like a bifold, which is normally kind of a leather, just a little bit more deeper feel, whereas this feels a little bit brighter, a little bit nicer, but also just really hefty and just a really high quality product. The next thing I've talked a little bit already about, but is durability. After a year of having like a bifold or a front pocket wallet, you run into a lot of issues where the leather starts to kind of wear out, it doesn't look super nice, or if you're using like a cloth wallet, it starts to look a little bit grimy. However, this doesn't retain any of that grime or anything like that. And so it looks really, really nice at all points in time. You can see, as you can see up on the screen right now, there are little dents and dings, and it is, you know, a little paint here and there kind of wears out. However, overall, there isn't any major damage, even though I keep it in my pocket with a lot of different metal things, including my keyport pivot 2.0. You just really don't see any of the damage, and it looks brand new. Of course, unless you get really close up to it, you can see little things here and there. The next thing I like about this wallet is that you literally can't make it bloated. So it's really easy with other kinds of wallets to just keep receipts in there and just gift cards and just all the different things that you just kind of like pile up in your wallet over time. It's impossible to do that with this because all you have is a cash strap and just the stack of cards. So once you get to too many cards, you generally are going to want to start pulling them out. It's an automatic thing and just something that you're like start getting frustrated with, so you make sure to kind of go through them every once in a while and see what you don't need in there anymore. And then of course that leads into the last thing that I really like about this wallet is its compact sizing. So this is much smaller than any other wallets you're going to have. It is literally the exact same size as credit and debit cards, so it's not going to get any bigger than that at any point in time, whereas other wallets that have fabric that go around the cards and you have pockets and that kind of stuff, so it's just impossible for them to have a compact size like this one. So really, that said, there really aren't any other wallets out there that are any smaller than this because it has to be able to fit a debit or credit card. So that said, let's get into the things that I don't like about this wallet. And there's honestly very few things, but the main thing comes down to just how difficult it is to get to the middle cards. I have generally, like I was saying earlier, about 8 to 10 cards in my wallet at any point in time. And getting to the cards in the middle is a little bit more difficult because you have to basically pull all the cards out and then you pull out the middle one and then you use it and then you put it all back in. And you generally have all your cards sitting in your hand while you're using that middle card. And sometimes it causes you to drop them and that stuff. I have had it a couple different times where I have dropped a bunch of cards on the ground while I was trying to get to one of those lesser used cards. But inherently, a card that's used less times, you're not using it as much, so you don't really have that problem very often. I've only had it a couple times, and generally, I really don't pull all the cards out at any point in time. I really am using either that card in the front or the back. So I wouldn't say that's a deal breaker. However, it can be kind of a pain in comparison to like a bifold wallet where all the cards are easily displayed. Overall, this is so much easier to use on a general day-to-day basis. And then of course, the last thing that I do not like about this wallet, there's really only two things that I can mention about it, is the ability to be able to put more cash on here. I don't use cash all that often, but however, I do like returns or I just end up with cash and stuff. So it does have a tendency to kind of build up on the back. And it doesn't hold a ton of cash comfortably. And I wish it did do a little bit better job of that. However, in the end, this is a minimalist wallet. So it kind of forces me to minimize and make sure that I don't keep a ton of cash on me at any point in time, which is honestly not a bad thing. So with all that said, is the Ridge wallet worth it? Is it worth $100? There are even more expensive versions. Obviously, if you get a carbon fiber or any of the other types that are just more expensive, it gets over $100. I think right now these are kind of in the $90 range, but they just kind of range depending on the day and what kind of sales are on it. However, is it worth the price? And I can honestly say yes. Even though it's just two pieces of metal and a strap, I think it is worth it because it really does change your day-to-day usage of your wallet and just enjoy it so much more. And you don't constantly have something bulky. I know when I was using a bifold, before I switched over to kind of a normal front pocket wallet before I owned this, I was starting to get back issues and stuff like that. And removing that wallet in my back pocket did make a huge difference. And of course, this just takes it one step further and makes it so it's even smaller in your front pocket. It just really does change how you view a wallet, as well as just kind of getting a lot of the junk out of your life. $100 really is worth it, I think, and I would personally buy this again. Even though I was gifted this originally, I would spend my hard-earned money to purchase this again. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you do want to purchase this, I do have an affiliate link down in the description so that you can take a look at what works for you. I really do like this wallet, and make sure to subscribe and like this video. Liking this video does help it show other people on YouTube and helps me out a ton. If you could like this video and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Otherwise, stay tuned for other gear. I review a ton of different men's gear, including security, everyday carry items, key organizers, all that kind of stuff. So just stay tuned for other videos and check out the videos that I've already posted as well.